Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. Did you miss me? I've been gone for a little while. I've been doing a lot of things locally, and also I did spend a few days out in Utah visiting the wonderful folks over at Cricut headquarters just outside of Salt Lake City. And so I am back refreshed and ready to go and give you all kinds of wonderful information, new information that and new demonstrations of all of the things about Cricut that I'm so excited to provide you. Today I wanted to show you something that isn't much different, but it includes something that is new to me and frankly is quite a game changer. As you know, I'm a paper gal, so I love to make cards, and well, Mother's Day is tomorrow, and so I have been busy making cards all week for all of the mothers in my life, and there are many. And so I wanted to show you how to put together what it kind of, these are called quick cut cards, and I think that they're called quick cut cards and because yes, they do cut out very quickly using your Cricut, and in some cases are extremely detailed. I'm going to show you this one in particular. It's got a lot of wonderful detail, making it quite a beautiful card, and yes, it does cut out very quickly. The only problem with this is if you are a person who likes to cut out cards, you can be like me and you can sort of struggle with getting these cards together. And what I mean by that is that usually quick cut cards are consist of 2 layers. You can obviously get a little more fancy than the 2 layers and cut out different layers or colors, or you can use, I put white on the back of this, but it's basically just to show you that it's 2 layers. It's the top layer that has the fold in it and has all of the cutting that goes on, and then in the back is just a plain old square that you are going to affix to the back of the inside back of the card. And that's where we can run into a few problems, is the affixing part. And I've been making cards for years and years, and I have tried just about every kind of adhesive on the market to make my cards, and that includes tape, glue, runners, and liquid glues of all kinds. I know I've shown you a couple of glues that were made by Tombow, but today I wanted to show you a glue that I discovered while I was out in Utah. It's called Art Glitter Glue, and I have to tell you, I just kind of fell in love with this glue when I saw my friend Carly working on it, and I guess working with it. And I guess the thing I really love about it is this tip. I'm gonna go in for a closer to show you, but this has it has a pin in the tip, a very, very fine tip on this glue, and you can buy this, by the way. You can I went to Michael's yesterday. I did not find it there, but you can buy this online. They have their own website. I think it's artglitter.com, and also you can buy it on Amazon. In Amazon they have it's a grouping that includes this smaller application bottle with the tip that you put on. It includes this little pin that keeps your hole from clogging, but also gives you a big bottle of the extra glue that you can refill this with, which is great for me because, you know, I like to be kind of a conservative person in terms of not using too many plastics in my life, and in this case I can refill and refill and refill this before I have to eventually try to recycle this bottle, which is that's a total plus. But the the second thing is that with the no clog tip, and I don't know if it's the formula of this glue, but it makes doing things such as this, which is very intricate, and I'm going to show you how to do that very specifically. It makes doing something like this extremely easy. So stay with me as I show you how to use this glue in making these wonderful quick cut cards for Mother's Day or for any occasion. Thanks. Stay right here. So I'm going to show you, I've already cut out these cards, and today I'm going to show you how to use this product with a quick cut card. And this again is from Art Glitter. I'm going to get in real close so you can see it. Art Glitter, and the great thing about it is it's got this wonderful tip on the end that is like a little pin that keeps it from clogging, and then the tip itself is very fine tip. So I've cut out and put together a lot of these cards, but I kept one back that I wanted to show you. It's very lacy. It's got a very lacy effect to it, which is a little bit unnerving if you don't have a very good tool to put on your glue. But thankfully we do have this one, and I wanted to show you a little bit about how I go about gluing it. So obviously this is the back side of this card. Thank you, Mom. And I'm going to use this this wonderful new glue, this tipped glue, and I just do a gentle pressure on all areas of this glue all around the back, and this does take a little bit of time to do this, but the results will be phenomenal. You will not have glue that seeps through to the other side, which is something that will just kind of ruin your card, and you just don't want that. So I just go through and I am dotting the glue very, very carefully, very gently. I'm not even pushing very hard on my glue bottle. And yes, I do have this piece of paper below me, so that way when if some glue does sort of come through, it can sort of pick up, and I'm not messing up my my surface. And yes, if you want, you can squeeze out a little bit more than just the dot, like for instance around the edges. But for these very, very intricate cuts, I do suggest that you do the dotting method, okay? And we're going to go through, and it does take, it takes a little while. Sometimes art you do have to be a little more patient with, right? And okay, so yeah, moms will take anything. They take macaroni necklaces, correct? But as we get older, it's always nice to put a little extra effort into our cards, and that's what's the great thing about having a Cricut, is that it's so detailed, so much intricacy in the cutting. And just if you tried to do this by hand, I have friends who make their cards by hand, and just something like this design could never be achieved by hand. It just would be very, very difficult to do. And that's the beauty of a Cricut machine, is that it allows for such intricacy and such detail. And when I was coming up in age, they called this kind of cutting a laser cut. I don't know if they actually used a laser to do that, but this is what I'm always reminded of when I look at a Cricut intricate cut card. You see I'm putting all that glue all in all these little dots, and don't worry too much about it drying and having to hurry, because it does take a while for glue to dry. So pretend that I have covered the entire thing with the glue, and I'm just, I'll come back and fix that for expediency. I just want to show you so you don't spend a whole lot of time watching me gluing something, and you get the idea, is that, okay, so then once we're done, and on the back side, I take my piece of cut background and gently place it over the back, and you're going to want to press down very hard. Now this is obviously after you've added all of your glue in all of the different areas. You could use a brayer for this if you want, and also if you make a mistake or you missed a spot, you can always turn it back and put it there. But see, I did that on purpose. And then you end up with this most fantastic looking card that is very intricate, and in this case just a teeny tiny bit of glue, but you notice there's not all this glue sort of seeping out in all of the little edges, and that is the beauty of working with something as precise as this product art glitter glue with the very precise tip. And I'm going to put, for the next time, I'm going to put my pin back in the top here, and I'm ready to go for the next time. So how did you like that? Wasn't that a lot of fun? And so simple. It's amazing when you have the right tool how easy it is for you to be a creative force to be reckoned with, isn't it? And that's why I love my Cricut, and I love finding new and exciting products such as this art glitter glue. So thanks for coming today. I hope you learned a lot. I do hope that you will try this glue out, and of course continue to craft with your Cricut, and I will continue to offer you all of these wonderful demonstrations for how to use your Cricut every day. I want you to stay in your art room or in your craft studio as much as possible and craft your heart out. So thanks for coming today. If you have not already subscribed, please do so. We've got so much coming, including a giveaway that's coming very soon. For all of the people that are just in love with Cricut. This is a great giveaway for you, so do stay tuned. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I'd love it if you could share this video, or perhaps like it, or to share it in a group, maybe on Facebook or whatever. That would be really helpful. I've been so pleased with the number of subscribers we have. I think we're almost at 650 subscribers, which just blows my mind. So thank you, and we will see you all real soon to talk some more Cricut stuff. Thanks for joining me today, and have a wonderful rest of your day.